Welcome to Hillside Gardens, where we have the UWE Bullets facing off against the Birmingham Lions. It's week 2 of UWE Bullets this season. Last week they were victorious against the Filton Pride SGS, 60 points to 0. My name's Chris Green, aka Greener, and as ever I am joined by my co-commentator Craig McLeod. Craig, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, Greener. Good to be here. Another week of UWE Bullets football, this week against Birmingham Lions. Two teams that have had a bit of a rivalry over the last 4 or 5 seasons, and it'll be interesting to see how this one goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Birmingham Lions victorious last week against the Cardiff Cobras, 27-17, so they're coming off the back of a win as well. Obviously, this high-powered UWE offence, they didn't stall at all on any offensive drive last week, so they'll look to continue that ride as they continue against the Birmingham Lions here today.
Exactly, and we spoke about it a little bit briefly at the start of last game, worried about a slow start from UWE, but it was anything but that. So really the only question is complacency after such a dominating win in their first game of the season. Looking to carry that on to another dominating win in week 2, I'm sure. Yeah,
absolutely. And there you see on screen the UWE Bullets offensive coordinator Frankie Pankhurst there, looking for more than 60 points this week, I'm sure. Obviously limited amount of time with them being in running clock for the whole second half, so only 2 offensive drives in that whole second half, and one of them was a punt return touchdown as well, so limited snaps for the offense in the second half as always. We are going to do a minute's silence today, I believe, before kickoff, as it's Remembrance Sunday, remembering all those that have served in the past. We see Dan Mayer there on screen, head coach of the UWE Bullets. Obviously he's hyped up for the game today, and as you say, a big rivalry between UWE and Birmingham springs back from years ago. And it just continues today as well, Craig.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll continue after today as well. I don't think this will be the end of this one. But yeah, as you say, we're just getting ready for a minute's silence. We had a bit of a delayed start to today's game, so apologies to everyone that's been waiting. But we will be getting kicked off very soon.
Absolutely, UWE in their white uniforms today, as they were last week. Birmingham will be in the red. So look out. Key players to watch, Craig. Who are you looking for on the UWE team today to have a look at for performance from last week?
Well, I mean, after last week's performance, we'll be looking at Clark-Sharsh connection, as we were calling it last week. I think I'd like to see some more from Zay on offense. Be interesting to see what happens on defense. They played extremely well, but lacked the turnovers, which I'm sure will have annoyed Coach T, even if he wouldn't admit it. So I just want to see everything start to click. I know UWE are struggling with some illnesses today, so it might be a little bit shorter than they would like, but this is football. You're going to be short your players.
Yeah, that's it. And T obviously not getting on the score. Well, they had the safety, but that was a special teams play, so I don't know if he really includes that 2 points, but they would like to get on the scoreboard today, I'm sure, as well, defensively.
Yeah, definitely, and we obviously love to see special team scores. The special teams of the UWE Bullets definitely looking stronger, less penalties than we've seen in the past, especially from the old special teams coordinator, Anthony Fersman.
Absolutely, yeah. They've definitely been disciplined. You know, the only time where they had a touchdown called back last week was when Sharsh did his somersault into the end zone. And I did talk with him after the game, and he did say that he was unsure of that rule. He didn't know that rule, and he kind of had a joke with us on interview about him. Yeah. Oh no, I was trying to dive. I thought there was guys chasing me, but yeah.
I appreciated that. That was. I would have said the exact same thing, whether I was right or wrong.
Hey, I'm sorry. That the athletic ability and the way he reversed his field, he should have been allowed to somersault in the end zone after that.
Yeah, that was in British American football highlights all week. That was an incredible play from Sharsh there.
Yeah, I saw it didn't take long for American Football International to share a few reels from the game last week, mainly of the Sharsh and Clark connection. And we got Keith Wickham, our white hat today. He's doing the coin toss with the two teams.
It didn't say tails on the side, so I know it's tails. If it doesn't say tails, it's going to be a head. As a visiting team, you get to call. What would you like to call? What did he say?
Say heads.
He did say heads. We're agreed. And it is a head. I believe Birmingham are going to receive the ball. Which end do you want to kick from, guys? You're going to come round here and kick that way, yes? Come round next to me. You go round that way, Birmingham. Thank you. That'll do. Birmingham won the toss and have elected to receive the ball. Have a good game, gentlemen.
So Birmingham winning the toss there, elected to go on offence first, obviously something that they decided beforehand. A lot of teams do choose to defer to the second half, but Birmingham obviously want the momentum on offence to start with. Just bear with us, the referees will be going out to the middle and we will be doing our minute silence, so obviously join us at home in that. the referee's still going towards the middle of the field. And there we go. So we are going to see UWE's defence on the field first, unless there is a turnover on special teams. Birmingham kickoff return team will be out first, and UWE will be ready to kick this one away.
Yeah, and like you say, a lot of teams would choose to defer to the second half, but when you're playing such a high-powered offense like UWE, the last thing you want to do is give them a lead immediately. There can be big momentum shifts if you can get on the board early and take an early lead against this UWE team, put them on the back foot, something they wouldn't be able to do if they deferred to the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Birmingham will want to get good field position on this kick return to give them the ability to punch this one in on their opening drive, which would be the perfect start for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that you know that as well as anybody else that the first drive is usually very scripted. They know what plays they're going to be running, and they're going to be hoping that those plays are going to set the right tone for the game.
Yeah, that's it. There's usually some sort of game plan from watching film where there's a few calls that the coach might like, just a few feelers to see if they're going to adjust anything on defence that they've seen on the field. So obviously Birmingham probably will go with that method. It's usually what happens. We're going to just about ready for the opening kickoff. PlayOverseas ready to kick this one away for the UWE Bullets, and we are underway here at Hillside Gardens.
Yeah, and that's collected for the reverse.
Oh, big hit, and that was the kicker, PlayOverseas, coming in, absolutely smacking the returner there.
Yeah, I think that was Kevin Davis taking the reverse for Birmingham there and just got absolutely clattered. Looks like we're going to be starting about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, there was no real rap or technique from Peter there. He just kind of flew in with a forearm and just absolutely nailed him. But yeah, good from the kicker there. Obviously, he sometimes plays linebacker, plays a bit of running back as well. So
yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, and here we see Birmingham coming out with one running back. There's a motion. And it is a run up the gut. Not bad. Amrit on the tackle, number 68 for the UWE Bullets. Number 27, Brian Akai, the running back for Birmingham.
Yeah, good job from UWE getting into the backfield, disrupting that, allowing the players from the UWE secondary to get across and make that play before there can be any gain.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback for Birmingham is Ethan Payne, number 15. Directing signals. He's going to drop back to pass. A little bit high and wide for his receiver. Intended receiver was 82, and that's Sam Hildred.
Yeah, if you're Sam Hildred, you're going to have a word with your quarterback. You're not going to be wanting to go up for too many of them. It's a bit of a hospital pass, as it's commonly known, opening himself up to take some big hits going up for those types of ball.
Especially when you got CJ Ward, Division 1 athlete there, ready to lay the boom.
Yeah, he was ready. He was kind of hoping for that catch to be made, but as it stands, they're down for Birmingham.
Yeah, obviously Birmingham not getting the field position that they would have liked on the opening kickoff, but it is 3rd and 10.
You know, expect them to go to the air on this play.
A spread formation. Quarterback back to pass. Finds his man. Oh, and he's just dropped it. I thought he had that, Craig.
Yeah, it looked like he should have it in a bit of space to maybe get a bit of momentum under those bowling ball legs of his to plough for the first down. But unfortunately, turned his head around, tried to make the yards before he secured the ball, and it's fourth down.
Yeah, coaching 101 there, Craig. Exactly as you say. Didn't make the catch before he turned his head, and you know he has got a really good chance of getting a first down there if he does complete that catch.
Yeah, and Birmingham will probably want to capitalise on that. UWE not having a man with the running back coming out of the backfield there could be something to watch for the rest of this game.
So punter is also the running back, Okai, and he's going to be punting to number 2, Jason Scharsch. And he punts away from him, which is quite smart. But Scharsch is going to run to that, try and get some return yards. He's touched it, and here he goes. He was electric last week, return one for a touchdown, but that is great pursuit from the Birmingham Lions punt team. There is a flag that comes in late. That was number 32, Joel HG, on the tackle.
Yeah, and we'll hear from Keith pretty quickly in terms of what the penalty is.
Personal foul, line side block, 88 on the return team. 15 yards from the flag, first down.
Costly penalty there, and something that we talked about pre-game was the penalties on special teams, and right there from the get-go we see a penalty against the UWE Bullets special teams.
Yeah, Jason Scharsch did a really good job of gaining yards there on a good punt, punting away from him, trying to limit the return yards. Made up for it, but unfortunately an illegal block from number 88, Ramari Bennett, has negated that.
And this is going to back them up 15 yards here, but here comes Jadrian Clark and that high-powered UWE offense. And they're going to start out in a trips right formation.
Yeah, having a word with his offensive line. What we noticed last week was they're just so good at getting this ball out quickly. They really negate any power and quickness of the defensive line by just having a quick snap to pass.
Yeah, Birmingham running a 40 front here. That's four defensive down linemen. And Clark fakes the run to KK Brooks, and he finds his man. There it is, the Clark and Scharsch connection on the bubble screen, and Scharsch gets what he can before he gets pushed out of bounds. They're getting about 9 yards. Really good run there, and you can see Birmingham will have watched some footage, not wanting Matthew Scharsch to get behind them, so standing off a bit deep and immediately taking advantage of that with the bubble screen, which he was able to take for close to a first down. Yeah, smart from Clark there, just reading the defense, taking what they were giving him, and it is a run to KK Brooks, and he's going to get a UWE first down, and he falls forward. And he's going to be right around about the 45-yard line. Good power running from KK there. Yeah, saw the gap, took it really quickly, got that first down, and the rest was him. Great vision from him here to just keep pumping those legs and getting more yards. Yeah, UWE going fast here. I did talk to Coach Frankie Pankhurst before the game, and he did say he wanted to go quick, no huddle today, which is a little bit of a tempo change up from last week. And it is KK Brooks again, this time on the left-hand side of the line on the stretch play. So much space, he's probably going to go the distance. Nobody's catching him at this point. KK Brooks in for the first score of the day. And that is KK Brooks, fresh off the season with the Bristol Aztecs this summer, and obviously played for the UWE Bullets last year. But nice to see the running backs get on the scoreboard this week, Craig. Yeah, it was a passing attack for UWE last week, and already seeing the 2 runs and just the amount of space on the outside for KK. He was just able to use that pace. Nobody close to him. It was more of a 100-yard dash for him. Yeah, Lawrence Cornwall Baptiste there, number 71, with the big seal block on the outside, just sprung him and gave him the space that he needed, and he just basically dances into the end zone there. Yeah, we just saw a bit of an up close of the block there, and that seal just set that touchdown from the start. Yeah, UWE going for 2, and this time it is Clark, and it is to Brooks, so Brooks converts his own touchdown. That is going to be UWE Bullets 8, Birmingham Lions 0. And only 2 minutes gone, Craig. Yeah, and this is what we said with Birmingham wanting to start with the ball. They know UWE are going to be quick at putting points on the board, and here they are, 8-0 down. Yeah, defender just falling down there. Not sure if it was the route or he just got caught up with his legs. I think he just got leg tied up there.
Yeah,
just tripped over his own feet. But great concentration from KK there in the back pylon, just making the grab, converting his touchdown.
Yeah, the octopus.
Yeah, there he is on screen there, KK Brooks, Division 1 player, of course. NCAA Division 1, so absolute talent he is. Rushed for over 1,000 yards this Aztec season as well, so he definitely knows how to run the rock
Yeah,
crate.
he does. That he does. And we called his name a lot last year with big plays and touchdowns, and it's a pleasure to do it again this season.
So PIRMINGHAM ready to kick this one away for the Bullets. And Birmingham obviously hoping for some better field position on this return this time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they go with the reverse again on this play.
I think you'll see that action the whole time, whether they do it or not. No, not this time.
And he's got some space.
Yeah, nice return there. Number 18, that's Kevin Davies with the return, and they're going to get much better field position than they did for the first drive. And Birmingham are going to start their offense right around their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, it just makes a couple of people miss. Really good vision, breaking through some extended arm tackles, and yeah, making the most of that return. Great field position for the Birmingham Lions on this drive.
Yeah, Birmingham coming out that spread offense, 2 receivers either side. Payne ready to receive the snap, he's going to motion. And it is a jet sweep.
Number 82 making his way on the outside, and
great pursuit. The ball is out, but I think the referees are whistling him down, but great pursuit from the UWE defense there.
yeah, that was so good to see. They did a really good job of spreading out the UWE defense, but like you say, the pursuit and more importantly the angle on this tackle is just so good to see. Just stops him dead in his tracks.
Yeah. Number 16, Ryan Boateng, says you are going nowhere.
Yeah, you can understand the stopping the forward progression on that one when he is just being driven back from the word go. What a hit.
Yeah, it was a great form tackle as well. It's second down for the Birmingham offense, still in that spread formation.
And there's a fumble.
Fumbled snap there. Nice to see from UWE there, just helping the quarterback up.
Yeah, it's a tough one because you get used to, going for the player when they're down, but obviously if a knee down is your down, so you got to be careful and show that bit of sportsmanship might prevent the flag from coming out after hitting a player down.
Yeah, I think if he did catch that ball, I think it was meant to be a design run, but if it was a play action, I think Rashawn Hines would have been in for a sack there because he came absolutely barren off the left side of that line.
Completely untouched as well, just using that pace and, ability to break through the line.
So Birmingham in a bit of bother here early doors on offense. Few miscues. Still in that spread receiver set. Payne back to pass. Oh, it's picked off! And Rashawn Hines has got the ball. He's running to the end zone. It's a pick six. Rashawn Hines into the end zone. The defensive lineman with a pick six, Craig.
And he absolutely deserves it with the pressure he applied on the play before this. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back there, as the pass just seemed to float in the air, to stall, but right into the hands of the waiting defensive player.
I'll tell you what, Craig, that is a great defensive read by Rashawn Hines there, because he did not rush. He saw the running back leak. He saw him leak.
We see it here. We see him come to the break pass, sees that go. And the rest is on the scoreboard.
Yeah, the QB didn't want none of him after that.
I don't blame him. The running back. Good hit from the running back.
So here we go. UWE offense coming out for the 2-point conversion. I think Coach T will be very happy. Obviously said at the start they wanted that defensive score, and they've got it here early on. Snap is to Clark. It's a fade ball, and Zay just says, "Give me that."
That is using your receiver's height to your advantage. What a play. He had nothing else in his mind. He said this is going to Zay in the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, great catch from the British receiver Zay there.
Yeah, that Ireland to UK connection for the 2-point conversion.
Look at that. Boom, give me that.
And great concentration. He's on the second effort that he gets the ball. The cornerback did a really good job for the Birmingham Lions there. Just not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to make a few comments about swag today. So Zay rocking the one leg sleeve. Also seen Shar, she's rocking the one arm sleeve today as well, so a few little changes in swag I've noticed.
Yeah, I've seen a vast number of bicep bands and sweatbands on arms today. It's good to see.
It's cold, Craig. You want to keep warm?
It is cold. I've made some regrets today in not having some gloves with me, but we'll power through.
So Peter Dewar again, ready to kick this one away.
And another nice deep kick from UWE there.
There's a fake reverse this time, but Ryan Boatek is there on special teams, and that man is a tackling machine, Craig.
Yeah, once we noticed it last week as well. Once he's got his grip on you, you're not going anywhere except for into the ground. Good job on the fake there. Looks like he made one or two bite, but UWE showing some good discipline on limiting the yardage there.
Birmingham already having troubles early. Only got 10 men on the field. Just one guy coming in late now.
Yeah, they'll be trying to get some communication in. That was a quick 3 and out, and then they're back getting the ball immediately. So any adjustments the coaches wanted to make, they didn't really have much time to do it. So
yeah, Birmingham staying in this spread look here. It's the only formation we've seen so far. They're sticking with it. And it is a Kai on the carry, and he's got really some good yards.
Oh, and he's broken the tackle.
And that is great running from Mackay there. Bounced off CJ Wall and made it count. Some strong running from Mackay there.
Yeah, and he got that momentum. He started to get some speed once he turns the corner around the outside here. Good block from number 54 there from Birmingham to seal the edge, and then he does the rest. And that was Sam Williamson, number 54, blocking the edge on that run play for Birmingham.
Yeah, great first down play for Birmingham. Then they got second and manageable, second and short here. Yeah, trying to get their first down of the game. Yeah, they got trips right this time. I know it's spread formation. Now he's motioning to trips. And this time, hands off to Akai, but that is going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, stopped just as he was taking the handoff. Completely different, different to the last play. And just like that, we're looking at 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, this is great penetration from Ramari Bennett there. 62 just whiffs his block, and he's straight into the backfield, untouched.
And great strength as well to bring down the running back. And yeah, just like that, that second and extremely manageable becomes third and a bit complicated.
Let's go, boys!
Payne making his instructions at the line here, changing the play. Ready to receive the snap. Drops back to pass. Pulls it down, and he is going to be sacked in the backfield. Leon is there. Number 42, good to see him back this week. He was missing last week. Good to see him back in the fray.
Yeah, he's out there playing really well. I was chatting to him before the game, and he's had some good practices this week, so he's been really looking forward to get out in the field today. Good job from the UWE front, just eliminating those passing lanes by getting the hands up, forcing the scramble and forcing the sack.
Yeah, so Birmingham in pump formation here, putting it back to the UWE offense, and it is Shar. She's back to return. Is a high kick.
Yeah, good pursuit from the Birmingham.
Sharsh does pick it up. He's coming up the Birmingham sideline. Makes the guy miss.
What a starting step. He's gonna go.
He is going to go. He's got one man to beat.
He's spun out of it. Can he keep those legs going?
And they just pull him out. The punter, Kai, just pulls him out of bounds. And we almost had another punt return touchdown 2 weeks in a row from Jason Sharsh.
Yeah, and we were treated on that return because it all happened right on the sideline in front of us. Seeing the quick feet of Jason Sharsh here. This move here just to stop and keep going and make about 30-40 yards after that. UWE in fantastic field position. They'll be looking to score quick.
Yeah, he almost rolls out of that hit from Akai as well, but he just about grabs on for dear life.
See, that's when you die for the pylon, Sharsh. That's a
So Clark out with this UWE offense. And they're inside the 10-yard line.
Hey!
Yeah, really wide lineup from number 91 from Birmingham here.
Here's a run. It is KK Brooks, and he is straight up the middle, untouched for his second touchdown of the game. KK Brooks in for the score, And UWE, just like that, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, they score quick, they score fast, and they score efficiently. No need to overcomplicate things. Really good work from KK. Number 52 for Birmingham got in the backfield there, just unable to make the tackle.
The backside guard and tackle pulling around as well. Great pull, pin and pull there.
Yeah, and yeah, we could tell the run play there. We said Birmingham lining up quite wide before the play, so just taking advantage of the space and letting KK do the rest from there. Great work from the UWE offensive line and great work from KK.
Yeah, so UWE trips right for this 2-point try. Here's a motion from Sharsh, and he's going to walk in. Yeah, walking in on the jet for the 2 points.
He deserves a couple of points after setting them up with that field position.
Yeah, absolutely. So our score now is going to move to 24 UWE Bullets, 0 Birmingham Lions. A little bit of after chat from some of the Birmingham Lions there. We do have a Birmingham Lion down, but I think he's okay. Yeah, he's just trundling off the field now. He's taking his helmet off, but he looks to be okay. As we see the replay here, Sharsh just untouched. Great blocking from Zay out front. And again, UWE just unstoppable, it seems, so far on offense.
It's not just a case of long drives. It's everything they're choosing to do is produce some wide open spaces for the key playmakers of this UWE offense to succeed and shine.
Yeah, obviously, Coach Frankie Pankhurst go with more of a running attack today, just showing, yeah, we can pass the ball for 400 yards, but we can also rush the ball too.
Yeah, and like we said last week, when it comes to the second half, UWE are a very strong team, and they run out of drives to really see what works, what doesn't work. So I completely understand Coach Pankhurst choosing to go with more of a running attack today.
Yeah, and PlayOverseas kicks this one away. It's a bouncing kick this time. Good blocking from the Birmingham Lions.
Good blocking from the Lions.
And again, they're going to get decent field position right around just shy of the 35-yard line. Some decent field position for the Lions. Some good blocking on that return. The kicker fumbled it a little bit. What I tend to find, Craig, is when the return, sorry, not the kicker, the kick returner, when the returners fumble the ball or something, the kickoff team tend to break their lanes, and it sometimes opens up a lane for the returner. And a little bit of what we saw there just opened up a nice little lane for him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've all been there. The eyes wide, and you see the ball on the floor. The chance for a big play is there, and the discipline might have gone a little bit. But we've seen this Birmingham kick return team get to here twice now. Like, they're obviously a well-drilled unit.
Yeah, this time Payne with trips to the right of him, at the bottom of the screen. Movement up the front, yeah. Could be offside. The defensive line did enter the neutral zone, but it was whether the offensive lineman, if they moved first, or if it was the defensive lineman crossing into that neutral zone that caused the reaction.
Yeah, it might have been the bias on me to immediately call that as a false start.
I think you are right. I think you are right. I think they are going back 5 yards. Here's Keith.
Full start, right end of the line by the offense. 5 yards, still first down.
I was chatting to Keith before the game, and he said, just be aware, I don't want to waste time with penalties. I want the boys to play, so you'll be getting these penalty calls from me quickly, whether the camera's on me or not. He's not. He doesn't steal the limelight.
Yeah, and that's what you want from the officials. It's not about them. It's about the players. Exactly.
But we do appreciate them being out here today.
Nice pass. Oh, good pass from Payne, and Marco would have liked that one back there. He just couldn't secure the catch there, Craig.
Yeah, it looked like he had his hands on it. It looked like he brought it into the body really well. And yeah, it looked like the pass was going a different direction to the way his body was falling, and couldn't hold on. Yeah,
it was a little bit behind him, but he's got 2 hands on that ball. You expect him to catch that. The ball's not always going to be perfect.
No, exactly.
Unless you've got J.J. Clark as your quarterback.
Well, listen, he's...
And most of the time, the ball is perfect.
2nd and 15 for Birmingham.
So here's a handoff up the middle this time. And he's going to get about 2 yards on the play. Different running back in now. We've got number 47, Johnny Light, in for the Birmingham Lions.
What an aim. And what an effort here to avoid the tackle in the backfield. and just get as many yards as he could there. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, Bennett there just hanging on for dear life, not letting him go anywhere. He said, "You're in my clutches, you are not going."
And just like that, it's 3rd and 13 after this good start in field position.
Yeah, Birmingham trips right again to the bottom of the screen. Payne back in the shotgun. Here he is, he's going to drop back to pass. Can't find anyone, he's going to scramble to the left.
There's some space for him to get out, but...
Get some good yards there, Craig, but just shy of the first down. He's going to be about 3-4 yards short, and Birmingham already yelling on the punt team, ready to kick this one back to UWE.
Yeah, an interesting play on that one. It looks like Birmingham are looking to get this ball out quickly on the pass, because he wasn't really under a lot of pressure. He could have stepped up into the pocket there a little bit to make a pass, but obviously saw the lane on the far side and made as many yards as he could.
Yeah, it was a good game by Payne, but unfortunately not enough for the first down for him. And Akai is ready to punt this one away to Sharsh, who is back to return.
Yeah, all the punts so far have been away from the returner, so I assume we'll see something similar here.
I think the right side of the line got away with a bit of a false start there. It is high into the dark sky night, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. That's what you want. You want to kick it away from Sharsh. You do not want him returning this ball with how electric he is when he has it in his hands. And it's going to go out right around about the 20-yard line, where UWE are going to take over on offense. Yeah,
good punt, good work there. Now with the punt, it's not just putting the ball in the air and getting as much hand
this
time
change of
as you
possession
can.
is at 2 minutes 10. 2 minutes 10 in the first quarter.
And thank you to our white hat Keith for the update in time. Yeah, it's about those gunners. It's about the punt coverage getting there, and it was really the combination of the both stopping the electric returner from doing anything there.
So Clark back out on offense, ready to receive this snap. He drops back to pass. Nobody open. He's going to dump it off to KK Brooks, who's got a lot of space. Great tackle. Great tackle, number 52. Bhavya Gandhi. What a tackle.
Yeah, tons of space for KK here. He just kind of sneaks out of the backfield after helping with the blocking and just has a lot of room, but great work there, diving for the legs, limiting the gain. Yes, it's a first down for UWE, but it could have been much more.
Yeah, solid pursuit and wrap up there. So UWE in this 2-back set now. In this 20 personnel. And it is a handoff to Twist. And there he is, twisting through the hole, but he is going nowhere. 52 again. Gandhi on the tackle.
Yeah, he's getting a bit of hype. The sideline are getting behind him a bit now. He could looking to do as much as he can, even on his own, but great work. Really pushes back.
Yeah, he just pushes the lead block, so yeah. Terrell Jones, number 21 for UWE, just gets absolutely bombed out of that hole.
Yeah, he picks up the right man, but just...
Here's a play action. Clark is back to pass. It is an absolute bomb, and it is straight down to AJ Meelan, who is wide open and in for the touchdown. AJ Meelan with the score, and just like that, UWE are on the scoreboard again.
Yeah, that was great play action. They've gone to the run a couple of plays, got Birmingham to really try and chase that down, commit to it, and fooling everybody on the play action here.
I mean, this is an absolute cannon. And AJ actually has to stop for it because he was so wide open, but just in so much space. Here we see Clark again, just launching. He tells him, guys, pointing him down. Reminds me of Peyton Manning when he was playing for the Broncos. Oh, Julius, run a go.
Just go, just go.
And AJ Meelan does the rest.
Yeah, really good concentration. You've got a player, you're wide open, but that ball's been in the air. You've got Birmingham safety coming right at you. Good job to keep his eyes on it, get the ball, turn around and get in the end zone.
Yeah, UWE getting this spread formation going for 2 points. Clark can't find anyone on his first few reads, but he does find Harry Buckland. What a thread of a needle throw that was, and great concentration from Buckland to make the catch.
Yeah, the vision there from Jadrian Clark to thread this. As we see it again, it looks like 18's going to get a hand to it, but the pinpoint accuracy to the back of the end zone, you aren't going to see a better pass than this.
Yeah, if you watch Clark's eyes, he goes to his first, his second, his third read, comes back to his fourth read, and then just nails him, threads the needle to Buckland, and he does the rest.
Yeah, and great job from Buckland to keep playing, to keep running a route, just trying to find some space, trying to make make something happen so that when your quarterback sees you, you're there.
Hey, Harry Buckland, ex-Swindon Storm player from your neck of the woods, Craig.
They produce some talent. They produce some talent, those Swindon Storm. Not necessarily me, but you know, the other players from there. That's a great little program that have worked from complete grassroots, and good to see the players doing well.
Yeah, so UWE ready to kick this one away again. And we've got Peter Dewar lines up the kickoff team. He's just about ready, checking if they're okay. And here he goes. Again, a bit of a fumble, and it is a reverse this time.
Yeah, I don't think it mattered too much if that one was a reverse or not. They were compact.
Yeah, CJ Wall, great pursuit, just wrapping him up, throwing him to the ground. I don't know if he ripped his jersey that much or it was ripped beforehand.
I think he's had that. I was watching them warm up and I was trying to figure out what that was hanging off of his arm. He might have ripped it a little bit more of the armpit show than you'd like in this cold weather.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit drafty for him now, Craig. A little bit drafty. So Birmingham trying to get something or anything going on offense here.
Yeah, and there's been sparks. There's been some plays here and there, just some mental mistakes with penalties, and mental mistakes with not bringing the ball in on these passes.
Here we got a motion here, and it is a screen to the motion man, and CJ Wall says, "Not in my island."
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing there. You see it when this play develops, you think the player on the motion's got a lot of space. But that's what he wants you to think. He wants you to think that pass is there because he wants to let you know, don't you dare come to my house.
And exactly earlier when he did drop the ball, it's almost a similar sort of play, but this time CJ Wall gets to lay the boom.
Yeah, he saw his opportunity and took it. I can't see Birmingham running a play like that again, knowing that CJ's got that discipline to stay there.
Yeah, interesting. Birmingham here going with an empty formation.
Easy.
And changing the play. Could be a time. No, it's the end of the quarter. There we go. End of the first quarter. So we have reached the end of the first quarter. I think Keith's going to say it now.
This is the end of the first quarter.
There we go. Thanks, Keith. We were one step ahead of you. It is going to be 32 UWE Bullets, 0 Birmingham Lions, just after one quarter, Craig. And what a start we've had for the UWE offense here early on, and the defense as well.
Yeah, so, and the special teams with that punt return going all the way down to within the 10-yard line. It's been big play after big play. KK Brooks setting the tone early with this massive run. As we see the interception.
Yeah, great job from Rashawn Hines there, not rushing, saw it was going to be a little screen to the running back, and he says, yoink, takes it the distance.
Yeah, more running plays here from KK. And this beautiful deep pass.
Oh, here it comes, there he goes. Go get it, AJ. AJ's down there somewhere. There he is. And he does the rest and finishes in the end zone. Great first quarter from the UWE offense and defense.
Yeah, great plays all around. And as we start the second quarter, just want to let you know that our head referee is Keith Wickham. The umpire is Kieran Smith. Our head linesman today is Emma Payne. Our line judge, Scott Castle. And our back judge, Ewan Patterson.
Birmingham Lions with a good run. Akai up the right-hand side. Was the ball out? 51 for the Birmingham Lions, ends up with it. Looks like Boateng's a little bit slow to get up there. He's sat up.
He looked in a bit of pain there, didn't he?
Yeah, hopefully he's okay, because that is his leg, lower leg injury, maybe a bit of cramp. A little bit early for cramp in the first quarter, but it is quite cold out here.
Yeah, it's cold. There was a slight delay. Not enough to cause some cramp necessarily, but like you say, it's cold. He's playing hard out there.
Yeah, good to see. He does walk off under his own power there as well, so hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Same for number 27 of the Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, they don't want to lose him. He's one of their best players.
Yeah, that's Brian Akai walking to the sideline under his own weight.
But it's third down and about 5.
Yeah, good opportunity for the Birmingham Lions to continue their drive here.
Payne back in the shotgun. Moves his running back to the right. Ready to receive this snap. And it is a pass play. And off the hands of the running back there, but CJ Wall was waiting. He probably heard footsteps.
Yeah, I think that was, I've seen what happens to people out here in the flats when they tried to catch the ball. Probably saw the pressure that his quarterback was under as well and just knew he's probably not in a position to catch the ball safely and comfortably here. Yeah,
Rashawn Hines again reading that from the defensive end and just getting out to the flats as quick as he can, and it's going to be another Birmingham punt here. Obviously Akai has just gone off injured, so we've got a different punter now. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Sharsh is there, of course, back to return right around about the 40-yard line of UWE, waiting to receive this kick.
Yeah, it looks like he's come forward a little bit, just not knowing what the...
One hops, it's blocked at the line, but it's blocked really high in the air.
Yeah, and take it. You might as well take it. Give it a go. Keep going. Keep those legs pounding. And lots of flags.
All sorts of laundry on the field. That was it. Very interesting. I've never seen a block punt go so high.
Yeah, just got his hands under it. It's like he punched it to yeet it into the sky. But great work. Love to see a punt block.
Yeah, Victor Wright just picked it up and said, I'm going to return this. Why not?
Why not? You've got the prerogative to do so. But it looks like it's going to be on UWE, whatever this penalty is.
Yeah, and here's Keith.
Showing the return, personal foul, blindside block, 44 white, 15 yards, first down.
So again, another blindside block, and that's going to be against Rashawn Hines again. So it's his second infringement on special teams. So he's just got to watch that crackback block. Obviously, you can't block back towards your end zone. They've taken that rule out of the game for player safety.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a chance to see it here, but...
Correction, the penalty is for a block in the back by White. It's a 10-yard penalty, but it will still be first down.
Okay, so it's a block in the back, not a blindside block. The correction there. UWE again going to come out in this 20 personnel, 2 running backs.
Yeah, and let's just see how Birmingham make adjustments. Maybe somebody just starts dropping deep immediately.
Looks like it is twist on the carry. Cornwall Baptiste out in front, but great tackle. And again, it's Gandhi, number 52.
Yeah, he's been all over the place in this run defense for the Birmingham Lions. Really good work, good patience, because there's good blocking out in front of him here. And just that chip block.
Okay, so we've got AJ Mealing at quarterback here, and it looks like they're in a real tight formation. It's going to be a sneak. A sneak on 2nd and long. Interesting play call from Frankie Pankhurst there. I don't know if he got confused with the sticks, maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of, is he thought it was 2nd and 2 rather than 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused, but here we go. It's 3rd and about 7, and we're going again. It's Clark, and he's back to pass. He's back in. Everyone's going deep, and he's throwing it deep. He's going down the left-hand side. It's to Ruck, and it's going to be incomplete. Just a little bit underthrown from Clark, trying to find his man, DeAndre Rucker.
Yeah, great work from number 20 for the Birmingham Lions there. Just staying in pass coverage, staying disciplined, and not allowing that comeback. You can see the eyes trying to get there, but he just boxes out the receiver there. Yeah. And that was Edward Cohen on the defensive play for Birmingham.
Yeah, so UWE going to this empty set. They are going to go for it on 4th down, unless they've got some kind of freeze call here, but empty set, and it is Clark who receives the snap, and Sharsh is wide open for the first down, and he's going to make yards after the catch. Here he goes, Jason Matthews Sharsh into the end zone for 6.
Do not give that man an inch, because he'll take 6.
I mean, there he is. We talked about him so much last week, and it's the second time he's caught the ball tonight. He touched the ball, and on offense anyway, and there he goes to the end zone. We've got a late flag coming in maybe a celebration or some afters, bit of talking of some kind, but Charles is just so fast when he gets the ball in his hands.
Yeah, the pace is incredible, the balance is incredible, and the vision of knowing how to get through those defensive players to find the end zone. He knows where it's at. The end zone must have a specific smell for him because he sniffs out every chance he gets, every time he gets the ball.
So about to hear from Keith. Let's see what he has to say.
Off the score, unsportsmanlike conduct, 32 on the defence. That's his first unsportsmanlike. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So that's going to go against Dan Wicks, so he needs to be careful for the rest of the game because if he gets another unsportsmanlike, he will be ejected. Here's the replay. Clark to Sharsh connection. And Sharsh says, thank you very much. I'm going to pay dirt. See you, bye.
Yeah, and great work from the UWE players that were downfield. The receivers that didn't get the ball immediately going to block, to realise that when any of them get the ball in their hands, they need to get a block downfield because a big play's coming.
Yeah, and Clark does take a hit there. He throws it away. I think it's going to be a pass interference or a hold on the defensive back. So it looks like UWE might get another opportunity here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, the area of the flag and just seeing how that play developed.
Yeah, referees just having a conversation, maybe discussing if what one of them saw was right. And they agree with the call. But it looks like the UWE offense are staying on the field, so I think it is going to go in against Birmingham. So they are going to get another crack at this 2-point attempt.
Yeah, we'll see if they go to the air or just... See, so Coach Pankhurst, now would be a time for that sneak.
Yeah. I'm still confused about that. Like, it's got to be, he got to have thought it was the wrong stick.
Pass interference, defence number 20. The penalty was in the end zone, but we'll go half the distance because it's a try and repeat the try.
So Edward Cohen guilty of that penalty. And here's the replay. Let's see if he just holds him at the top of the route there. Stops him from getting there. But I mean, how did Clark get that ball off? And Clark is going to throw the fake to Zay. And Zay says, give me that. But he is out of bounds. Unlucky, but what a crab.
Yeah, he's right. That was
1
close.
inch. Yeah,
that was
just
close.
so close. Hopefully we get a good replay of this. As Zay just goes up to go get this. Yeah.
Just ran out of real estate
there.
there.
He was out. Unfortunate, but he still dunked on him. You see AJ Meehan there saying, "Yep, give me that." He's just out here mossing people, Craig.
Yeah, they're just having fun. And the thing is, when you've got a quarterback that's going to be good with those like back shoulder fades, with those high balls, and you've got the talent at these skill positions, like we're going to see a lot of that throughout the season.
Yeah, and UWE kicking off from the 50-yard line with the 15-yard penalty for the unsportsmanlike. So I wonder if they may go onside here or try and chip it up in the air or do something slightly different because they're on the halfway line.
See, this is where we do miss Coach Anthony Fersman because he would definitely do something
I'm sure
like that.
he would. He'd be in Mayer's ear telling him, come on, let's onside it, let's onside it. So Peter Dewar about ready to kick this one away. Here he goes. And he is going to kick it deep. Definitely just does chip it though, doesn't put everything into it.
And it's the fake reverse, but great tackle. Number 30 for UWE there, coming through with a fantastic hit to stop the momentum of the returner.
I think that's Palmer on the tackle.
Yeah, great job at limiting the return.
And that's what we're going to hear from Keith.
During a return, block in the back, 21 kicking team. 10 yards will be added at the end of the run, first down.
Interesting penalty
Yeah,
against
very
the kicking team. I'm a little bit bamboozled by that one.
Yeah, it must have been egregious because otherwise you're just trying to run to get to the ball, get to the player, but
interesting, but that's why they're there and we're here.
exactly. And it's with that, it kind of negates the unsportsmanlike penalty Birmingham got at the after the touchdown. So their starting field position fairly decent here.
Yeah, he's got trips to his right here, Payne. changing the signal, changing the running back to that side as well.
Yeah, and good to see
Oh, it's a bad
back
snap.
out there.
Knocked on the floor, and Payne just covers himself up and lives to fight another down.
And just like that good field position in tatters.
It's just mental errors, like drop passes, bad snaps. You can't afford to be doing that against this UWE Bullets team. You just can't give them a sniff.
No, you need to keep your head about you. Just stay disciplined. The plays will come. It can be extremely frustrating when you're getting stifled by a very, very talented defense that's run extremely well by this coaching staff, and you just can't make the mental errors to make their job even easier.
Yeah, so Birmingham back to the spread formation. Payne in the gun, gets a receiver in motion. Payne back to pass. He does hit that receiver who was in motion.
He does have people out in front of him.
There's some good blocking out front, but great pursuit angles from the UWE defense. Victor Wright just swallowed him up there, just used his sideline to sideline speed and just got out there quickly.
Yeah, and you can see good number of blockers, but UWE just very good at pursuit, forcing number 82 of the Birmingham Lions back inside to where you've got these players thundering down to make a hit, and what will be a tackle for a very small gain.
Yeah, Birmingham third and 2 stakes now, so third and about 12. Making things difficult for themselves. And here's Payne, he drops back to pass. He is going to launch this one on the right-hand side, but it's near the vicinity of number 82, his intended receiver, but falls incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down, Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, interesting on that play call. Again, Birmingham getting the ball out of the hands really quickly, and just seemed to have in his head this is where this ball is going. Might have been able to throw it to number 85 underneath if he was able to get his head around. But the thing is, when you're under pressure, you don't trust that you've got any time.
Yeah, he didn't have much room either. Jonathan Perkins was in his hip pocket, just covered him right to the sideline.
Yeah, great coverage from the UWE defenders there.
Yeah, it looks like Okai's okay. He's back into punt now. And Sharsh is back deep to receive. Here's another high kick. Sharsh is going to return this one. He's going to go up the UWE sideline, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. He's going to reverse field. And he's still going up that UWE sideline, and he does eventually get brought down. I thought there was going to be a bit of Sharsh magic again then, Craig.
Yeah, you can see it. Any opportunity for some space is an opportunity to score. Really good discipline from the Birmingham defenders there to not allow him to really maneuver like he likes to, but still a fantastic return from him.
I really thought he was going to reverse field just about now. I thought he was going to come all the way to this sideline, but then he just cuts it up instead.
And great job from number 32 of Birmingham there, Dan Wicks. He got completely blocked out of that play before Jason Sharsh started to move around, so good recovery from him and good tackle.
But here we go, here's that UWE offense, and this time we see no Jadrian Clark. We have got KK Brooks in at quarterback. So a bit of wildcat going on now, so we've seen a few different things from UWE today.
Yeah, some have made more sense than others, but the wildcat formation is definitely something that does make sense.
And here's a handoff to Terrell Jones, number 21, who gets up the field and makes some good yardage before he's brought down hard by number 18 of the Birmingham Lions, Kevin Davies.
Yeah, fantastic blocking by the UWE front here. Look at the space that he has to run through the middle. Good job getting to the second level from them as well, and really good job running the ball and staying strong, making some extra yards through that tackle there at the end.
Yeah, and great blocking from the receivers as well. AJ Mealing downfield. You know, you can't get a good run play without a good block from a receiver.
Not at all. Everybody's got to be on the same page.
So we've got KK Brooks in at quarterback. We've got Twist to his left in a running back. And KK keeps it this time. Runs up the middle.
Yeah, he's still on his feet, still making some yards.
Good swarm in from the Birmingham defense there to just stop him in his tracks, but good positive running from KK Brooks.
Yeah, and not just the running on that play. Look at how long he holds it there, forcing number 49 to just bite on that play fake.
And again, UWE going quite quick. They are huddling, but they are breaking that huddle real quick and getting to the line. trying to get as many offensive snaps as they can before that running clock in the second half. KK Brooks again, looked like there was a bit of miscommunication between his running back and Brooks then.
But he's still got close to the goal line.
And he's in for the touchdown, just breaks the plane. The referee on this sideline signals it. And there he is doing a little jig to celebrate the score.
Now, listen, if you can dance like that, you give a little dance where you can. But you're right, a little bit of miscommunication here on the play. But KK just a strong runner, good vision from him, and good work keeping the feet pounding here, because he gets hit immediately, gets hit about the 8-yard line and just keeps going until that ball crosses the threshold.
I mean, that's just strong running. It's going to be a 12 men on the field penalty for UWE as a man runs off late. Obviously not getting those substitutes in quick enough.
Now we're just seeing the end of this play again.
Substitution infraction, breaking the huddle with 12 men by the offence. 5 yards, it remains a try.
Making things a little bit more difficult for them on this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, so we got trips to the left, KK in at quarterback still. We got Terrell Jones as his running back. KK takes a snap, goes up the left-hand side. It is going to be KK Brooks, and he's looking for the pylon.
He's not going to get there.
And he's not going to get there. Is that Gandhi again with the tackle, 52.
Yeah, really good pursuit. You could see what KK was going for here, letting his lead blocker get out in front of him, but the pursuit from number 52. Look, 93 as well coming through. Just really good job.
He's been all over the field today. Definitely one of the highlights for Birmingham Lions today, Gandhi, number 52. He's been making some real good tackles today.
Yeah, and UWE might have to pay a bit of special attention to him when they're making these plays. Normally they've got the pace at these these playmaking positions to outrun people and take their time on these lead blocks, but when you've got someone like that barreling down after you who's flying all over the field, you've got to take that into consideration.
Absolutely, they've got to get a helmet on him because he is making all their defensive plays at the moment.
Yeah, definitely Birmingham's impact player so far.
So UWE a little bit slow to get out for the kickoff here, having a conversation. Maybe we could see an onside kick with a long conversation. I'm going to call it here, maybe. We might see one.
Again, probably only if a long distance phone calls come in.
I don't know what the Washington area code is.
At least a 1 at the start.
So here we go, Peter Dewar. And I'm absolutely wrong. He's chipped it up.
Yeah, it's a good chip though. And he's down, he's got a knee down.
Yeah, Birmingham just swallowed that one up. I think it's a smart play from number 18 for Birmingham because there was a lot of chasers coming and the blockers were not there. So I think he's made the right decision just to tuck it up.
Yeah, the thing is, the longer that ball stays bouncing around, the more time this UWE pursuit team has to get after you. So probably the smartest decision, definitely the safest decision to just take a knee there.
Yeah, he had Buckland, Perkins and Townsend all descending on him right there. So good decision from Birmingham. But they are going to be backed up right around their 11-yard line here. So again, in a bit of a hole to start this offensive drive. I think they're going to call a timeout as well.
Yeah, looks like it.
At 5.5 minutes, first timeout of the quarter and the half to Birmingham, number 15.
So as we get the timeout, let's just give a little shout out to our sponsors. You can see them on the left-hand side of the screen. We've got TeamBuildr, PlayOverseas, and of course EP Sports. The score right now, UWE Bullets 44, Birmingham Lions 0. I mean, what have been your takes so far these this first quarter and second quarter so far?
Getting to see more out of that UWE run offense has been great. We didn't get to see much of it last week, so knowing that they're still very strong in that area is good to see. Obviously the defensive score, very fun to see. The defense in general has been really good, really disciplined. We've seen it from CJ Wall on the outside to the interior defenders. It's just been really smothering for this Birmingham offense. And of course, you know, we've seen some really good special teams plays, which we always love to see. I mean, Favourite play of the day so far? Punt block, but that's because it's my favourite player in football.
And that punt block, I've never seen one go so high as well. I think it was Abel and Packer actually that got his hand on it. He's got his big pull, and it's just gone so high in the air. But here we go then, Birmingham on offence, 1st and 10. Starting the drive, Payne keeps it. Ryan Boateng is hot on his heels. It is complete. And it's going to be a short gain on the right-hand side. Number 85, the receiver for Birmingham, is Marco Kuter.
Yeah, good job getting the ball out here.
Yeah, Ryan Boateng right in his face as he lets that one go.
Yeah, good job keeping his feet in bounds there and the catch. Making this 2nd and 6.
Yeah, nice play from Birmingham, 1st down there. Get some yards, trying to make it 3rd and manageable, try and get the 1st down here. They just need to start trying to build a drive. Just these short, quick plays are what they need right now, I believe.
Yeah. Just take the yards. Don't try and get a 1st down with every play. Just try and get 4 yards, 3 yards, 6 yards, whatever you can to make the next play manageable.
Oh, I think a bit of a false start by the running back, but he gets away with it. He is only going to get about to the back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe a yard gain there on that play.
Yeah, just falling forward a little bit in his stance, eager to get the ball. But yeah, again, great work from these UWE defenders, just absolutely smothering this run game.
Yeah, Birmingham again is about 3rd and 6-ish, so it is manageable. They really need this now. Payne is back to pass. He's going to roll to his left.
He's got a lot of space, but he's thrown away from his body. He's not going to... You could see that was uncomfortable for him as he was trying to get the ball out.
It's always hard for a right-handed quarterback when they're rolling to the opposite side, so rolling to his left. Really, really difficult because he's got to square his hips before he can deliver that pass.
Yeah, and we couldn't really see anybody on our screen here, so I don't know if maybe there was miscommunication. He was getting himself out there, but as we see this play, he's just immediately out, trying to look downfield, and he's just not going to be able to throw it deep. He needs a short route here.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see another Birmingham punt here.
Yeah, it might take a minute. We do have a Birmingham player down, number 55. You saw him go down at the end of the play there. Then he's still just on the sideline. Looks like he's managed to get himself to his feet though, which we'd love to see.
Yeah, so around about just over 4 minutes to go in this 1st half. UWE looking to get that 50 burger again in 2 weeks in concession. Trying to get that 50 burger before the half. Obviously, we are going to see a running clock in the 2nd half, so the UWE offense are probably only going to get 2 drives again.
Yeah, we saw it last week, and they're going to want to... There's things they want to try out. There's people they want to get reps for. So hopefully they all get a chance to get on the field, and the coaches can assess the players they've got.
There is the punt. Sharsh is going to field it.
Yeah, he does have a lot of space. So he cuts him back up.
He's going to go up the left-hand side, up that UWE sideline. He stops, does a spin move. Does another spin move. Oh my God, is he going all the way? Oh, and he just gets down inside the 5-yard line. He put 2 guys into spin cycle there, Craig. 2 guys into spin cycle. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, he's just pressing circle on the controller there. Just good cut. That was a fantastic cut, and it's just here, breaks the tackle.
Oh, you ain't gonna tackle me. This guy, oh, you ain't gonna tackle me either. I'm gonna keep going.
The balance is great, and the thing is, you can tell the Birmingham defenders go, okay, I'm gonna stay inside because the sideline's there, and just needs tiptoes in, and he just stays in bounds and makes so many more yards. It's so much fun to watch.
I mean, he is up there with one of the best receivers I've seen play in British American football. And there's the slant route to Zay for the touchdown. And Zay with a little birdie celebration there. Not quite sure what that was, but
no idea.
Love
He's
to see
having
it.
fun with it.
Yeah, just a quick little slant route here, nice and easy. Uses big body Zay. British receiver, of course, Zay.
Yeah,
And,
great job.
Great catch there. Lovely hands. And he does the rest. Let's see that dance one more time. Here we go. And UWE ready to go for this 2-point conversion. Clark back there with a twist in the backfield. He's back to pass. Just runs a simple hitch route, and it's Zay again, converts his own touchdown. It is now going to be 52 UWE Bullets, Birmingham 0.
Yeah,
and just like
octopus.
that, they've reached that 50 burger before the half.
Yeah, and obviously a lot can be attested to the punt returns of Jason Matthew Sharsh, who's just, you know, they've only got to make 3-4 yards after each punt to get into the end zone, and they're doing it fairly comfortably.
That's just easy, that. Just a simple little hitch route. I mean, the corner's got to be up in his face. It's a 2-yard play for the 2-point conversion. The corner's got to be up.
They do, and playing corner can be really hard, especially against super athletic wide receivers they know their route tree so well, and you can easily get confused going, okay, he beat me on a slant, so I need to look for that, and then all of a sudden it's a hitch, or you're beat on a fade, or they're running deep, or it's a double move. You have to stay disciplined, and you have to stay in your stance until that ball is about to get there. You need to be able to move quickly and get to the ball and stay on your man.
I would go as far to say is cornerback is probably the hardest position to play in football.
Easily, especially, again, the stronger the athlete you're against, the harder it becomes. There's so much to consider, like, okay, go up and jam the receiver. Don't let him get on a route. Oh, what's that? He's good at hand fighting. All of a sudden, you're on your face.
Birmingham having a bit of trouble handling this kickoff, and obviously they've got that fake and the reverse, and it's just causing them a lot of trouble at the moment, trying to get the handles. And I'd just like to see him catch it and run it back, just have a simple blocking scheme.
Yeah, they obviously work on it a lot. They've done it every single play. I'm assuming, you know, Cardiff would have seen it a lot last week as well. But here, the ball's bounced, and you just decide, I don't know if it's a last-second decision, but you're wasting time there, and you're allowing the defenders to pursue and just really stop your momentum.
Yeah, Jonathan Perkins on the tackle. Difficult man to get by with his sideline speed. And Birmingham just trying to get things going on offense now. They've got trips to the right. And they're going to motion the running back, so it's an empty formation now. Payne ready to receive this. Oh, he drops the snap. Oh, and he's going to be sacked.
Yeah, ref blowing that dead, even though he's done a good job to stay on his feet.
Yeah, Rashawn Hines, the first man there, so he's probably going to be credited with the sack, but Abel and Packer, amongst others, was also there, ready to wrap up Payne.
Yeah, and just a bit off on the snap. But yeah, good job staying on his feet, just trying to make something happen. But yeah, UWE, that front just getting through. The amount of white jerseys surrounding the quarterback there for that sack was a bit overwhelming.
Tell you, I've been really impressed with Abel and Packer, like running back, converted to defensive lineman. Just the last 2 weeks, he's been getting a lot of pressure up the gut.
Yeah, he's having fun with it. As we see some whistles, will it be a timeout?
My time, this is the 2-minute warning, 2 minutes.
So a bit of break in play here. Not really sure what's going on. I got a little bit distracted there. Video call came in from Anthony Fursman all the way from America. Not really sure what's going on, but
I think we called him out one too many times, and he's taken that personally. We obviously love to hear from ex-special teams coordinator Anthony Fersman, as well as we love hearing from all of the old UWE Bullets alumni. And we know they've been enjoying seeing the performance of the newest batch of UWE Bullets.
Yeah, and a shout out as well to ex-UWE Bullets coach Steve Jones.
Absolutely.
It was the 20th anniversary of his passing. I think it was yesterday, and UWE shared a nice little tribute to them, which I thought was really heartfelt as well. So shout out to all those guys that did know him as well, and he means a lot to us here at the Bullets. We still have his initials on our jerseys as well. So Steve Jones, we will always be remembered.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for everything you
This delay was
contributed.
because of a numbering issue with the teams, which has now been resolved.
Okay, so I'm guessing it was someone changing jersey, or someone had a jersey ripped of some kind.
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing some jerseys being placed on pads on the sideline here. So,
But we're back, and we're here. It's second and a mile for Birmingham Lions. And Payne takes a snap. It's going to be a Kai on the run, but Leon Klozovic says no, and CJ Wall is there to finish him off.
yeah, a lot of players saying no there. I believe that'll be UWE with a timeout.
Yeah, I think so. Trying to save some time in this first half, just trying to get as many offensive possessions as possible before the half runs out and before we get into that dreaded
At
running clock.
1:50, 1:50, first time out, UWE, called by the head coach.
What's your opinions of the running clock, Craig? Do you think it's good or a bad thing?
I think it's a necessity. It is frustrating when it's over so quickly. But we got to think about player safety. We've got to think about a lot of other things that mean that a running clock is really the smartest thing that can be done. I don't know why they changed it back to a running clock only in the second half after COVID. I thought it was...
That was just a COVID thing,
Yeah.
so that was just a rule for COVID. So it's always, the rule when they first brought it out, it was always running clock in the second half.
yeah.
Then they changed it for COVID. It was, when it was 35, that was it, running clock, obviously to save that contact time, and now it's gone back to the second half.
Yeah, you want to give...
It's a deep ball. Oh, and just off the fingertips.
Yeah, that was a great effort from number 35.
Yeah, Thomas Ramsden, the intended receiver there, trying to dive out for that one.
Yeah, really doing the best he can, because I believe it was CJ Wall that had him completely blanketed, but using that...
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 44 on the defence. 15 yards, first down.
So that's a costly penalty there for UWE Bullets. It would have been fourth down, but Birmingham are going to get the first down here. Rashawn Hines guilty, and he's been guilty of a few penalties today, Craig.
Yeah, just playing quickly, just off by the looks of it. As the ball's gone, yeah, the ball's gone. It's tough. You've got your momentum going. You're running in, but like we were just chatting about player safety, they're going to call those.
I've seen those plays be called, and I've seen them not be called.
Yeah.
It was in that kind of grey area of, is he one step too late or one step too early? And obviously Keith Wickham decided that he was one step too late.
Yeah, it's deciding when you can, stop yourself from making that tackle, and you believe that there was a chance he could have.
Yeah, and it can be difficult sometimes to pull out of those hits. It's going to be a run up the middle, but it's absolutely stuffed by the UWE defensive line.
Yeah, and we will see the second time out by UWE. And for UWE, the thing with that penalty is that they're going to run out of time.
At 1:30, 1:30, second time out, UWE, called by the head coach.
Yeah, depending on how much time Birmingham spend on third down, if they run another play with a run play, it potentially could be the end of the half.
Yeah, so it's really stopped the chances of a drive. Obviously, we've seen this UWE offense not need longer than a couple of seconds to get back in the end zone, but they'd like as much time as possible to see what they can produce.
Yeah, for sure. And if they score here, they're going to get the kick return in the second half, as well. So they're going to get that back as well. So obviously, just trying to maximise the amount of offensive reps that they can have.
Yeah, because you can practice as much as you want, but nothing compares to game day.
No, absolutely. You can do as much as you can in training, but it's never going to mimic that game day experience, like with the adrenaline going high and everything changing and people under pressure. Like you cannot mimic that at training at all.
No, not at all. So they'll be hoping to get these plays over with and get the ball back as quick as possible.
So they are going to pass. If he runs out of bounds here, the clock's going to stop, and the clock is going to stop. And that's perfect for UWE.
Well, as we see a player.
So they've still got one more timeout in the bag, UWE, so they can stop the clock on this next play if they stop them on 3rd down. So obviously not great game management from Birmingham there.
As we see something happen to number 35 for Birmingham. Don't know if it just takes that block a bit awkwardly, but I hope he's okay.
Yeah, so 3rd and long for Birmingham here. And UWE still have one timeout in their back pocket. It's a little bit chilly out here tonight, Craig.
Yeah, listen, I'm surprised you bring it up because you are here wearing shorts, but you do also have gloves and a hat on, so whether you can make your mind up on that or not, yeah.
There they are, yeah. Always got that. Don't get cold in the legs, so.
So I've got to hide it. I'm Scottish and I complain all summer that it's too hot, so I can't complain on both sides.
Yeah, Birmingham trying to draw UWE offside there with a hard count. Abel and Paco on the run, but Payne gets away from him, and Payne's going. He's very close to a 1st down. It is a late hit out of bounds, I think, as well. So Birmingham are going to get this plus some change. Great play from Payne there, just scrambling away, and Abel and Paco was chasing him. He had a hand on him, but just couldn't bring him down. And great running from Payne. Yeah,
we've seen him escape the pocket a few times and make some positive yards. Did a really good job on this play to just extend it.
After play, personal foul, late hit out of bounds by 42 on the defence. 15 yards, it'll be a 1st down.
So now it does look like UWE are not going to get the ball back on offence unless there's a defensive turnover. But Payne here, you see him just brush off that hit from Mpaka, and he's definitely out of bounds, and it's tough. And again, we say it's difficult to pull out. Like Leon had committed to the tackle already, and he doesn't light him up, which is good. He just gives him a little shove to shove him out of bounds, but it was just one step too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're going to see those given. The quarterback, you've got to protect him.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for Leon. Really good pursuit, good job, and yeah, just like that, it was going from UWE wondering what they're going to do with a final possession to we've got to keep Birmingham out of the end zone.
Yeah, this is the best position that Birmingham have been in so far this entire half. So Payne is back to pass. He's looking for a man. He's got a man open. The CJ Wall, and the ball joins us here on commentary.
And I showed why I'm not a receiver as that ball came through.
Come on, Craig, show us your hands. You've not even got gloves on either.
Yeah, I'm a lefty. It was alright, I'm a lefty.
That one just bounced and joined us, CJ Wall. We've seen him do that a few times in the flats, making the receivers pay, and he is a bit sheepish to get up there.
Yeah, and I'm honestly surprised to see those routes continue to be the go-to for the quarterback, because it does feel the UWE corners have this covered.
He's floating it as well.
Yeah.
If you want to throw it out there, it's got to be on a line, because if you float it, it gives the defensive back time to adjust and come up and make that hit.
Which we're seeing time and time again.
Oh, and another fumbled slap. The ball's on the ground. Who's going to get it? And it looks like it's fallen into UWE hands. That is recovered by Ramari Bennett, the defensive lineman for UWE. And UWE are going to get another possession before the half.
Yeah, great work from Ramari finding the ball. He could have dived on it if he wanted to get those extra yards, which, hey, I appreciate.
It's just mental errors as well. Like, there's nothing wrong with the snap. The QB just fumbles it.
Yeah, that one. There has been a couple that have been a little bit wayward, but that
there
one.
There are 55 seconds in the half. 55 seconds in the half.
No, thank you for the update, Keith.
That sounds like 50 seconds more than UWE need to score a touchdown.
with the way their offense has been performing today, absolutely.
Hey, nice to see P out there, number 89. I want to get that. We need to get that boy in the end zone today. I think that was one of the goals for the offensive team, trying to get number 89 into the end zone. So there's Dre Rucker on the jet sweep up the left-hand side.
Good job staying on his feet.
Yeah, nice tackle though. Good pursuit and tackle. Finishes the hit there, Edward Cohen.
I believe they're saying it was already tackled inbounds.
Yep, so they're going quick here, UWE. Not long left on the clock. Trying to get lined up quick, but not quick enough for Frankie Pankhurst's liking. J.J. and Clark back in the gun. He hits his man, his knee was down. That's A.J. Mead in there on the catch, number 9. And again, going quick here. I do think UWE do have one more timeout, but the clock did stop, obviously, because it was a first down, but it is rolling again now the box is set. They need to be quick here, UWE. They're going to run out of time. And there is Clark. He finds Dre Rucker.
And we're probably going to see this timeout now, I imagine.
Yeah, there it is. You called it great. There's the timeout. It's only UWE's final timeout of the half. And I got a feeling there's going to be under 20 seconds left.
Yeah, we'll hear from Keith. He'll give us an update. Yeah, a little bit. Would like to have seen them move a little bit quicker there.
Yeah, they were a bit slow, and obviously passing the ball over the middle as well, keep the clock running. So they tackled inbounds.
Yeah, it was almost like fake.
27 seconds to 7 seconds.
Okay.
We have the third and final timeout for UWE.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. That signal by the referee. Third and final timeout.
He gave me, Keith, before the game, gave me a list of all their hand signals, just in case the mic breaks down and we need to give it a go. And I was like, well, don't worry, I'm pretty sure Greener's got it covered.
I got it.
He said he was going to try and throw some obscure ones in there, if possible. If play dictates that he can throw some obscure hand signals to test your knowledge.
Test my knowledge. So we got trips right for Jadrian Clark. One single receiver on the left-hand side. Here's Clark, back to pass. He's going for PD. Has he got him?
He's got him.
He's got PD. He's in the end zone.
And everybody's buzzing.
It's not actually his real name. We call him Petey because he looks just like Pete Davidson. There's going to be a flag for a celebration.
I'm not surprised at all.
But PD gets in the end zone. Things we love to see. They're out there just having fun.
They knew it was coming.
Yeah, look at the route as well, though. The double move. The double move and the catch in the end zone. And there he is. What a play.
Yeah, great concentration from him to bring that in after running a really, really good route. Brings it into the bread basket.
His real name's actually Max, but nobody calls him Max anymore. Have you seen his face yet? You'll be very shocked. He looks just like Pete Davidson.
Honestly, I know they got a penalty for it, but seeing players so happy to see their teammates score is it's fun to see.
Yeah, and he's moved over to offense this year. He was playing defensive back last year.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 89 White. That's his first unsportsmanlike. The score was good. We're enforcing the penalty now.
No, the touchdown was good, so it was after the play. So the touchdown still counts, but this 2-point try is going to be from about the 20-yard line. And Clark is back to pass. He's going to his right this time, and he's got wide open. AJ Meelan, that's a blown coverage. Absolutely wide open. Their little handshake there to make sure they don't get the celebration penalty. From Harry Buckland and AJ there, just sharing a gentlemanly handshake.
Yeah, good show, old chap.
Yeah, and you see AJ was the number 3 receiver there, and he ran a corner route, and all the defensive backs went with the in-breaking routes from the right-hand side. So
the in-breaking routes, and also Jadrian Clark, his eyes, he's looking to the left side of the field. Everybody feels that right side is just not going to be a viable option for him, and he just turns it around, sees his man, says thank you very much, we'll take this to 60.
Yeah, just smart play from the quarterback, moving the safeties with his eyes, as you say, and just finding his man AJ wide open for the 2 points. So it is going to move to the score. UWE Bullets 60, Birmingham Lions 0. Obviously UWE scored 60 last week, so they've got a chance to better that this week. Going to get the first second half kickoff, the first possession, so they've got a chance to build on that score from last week.
Yeah, and again, it will be a running clock, with the way the score is, with the way the game's going. I don't see that being removed at any point in the second half, so things will move quite quickly. But what kind of adjustments are you looking to see from Birmingham?
Defensively or offensively?
Whatever.
I mean, defensively, it's difficult because you would just have better athletes. But it's really hard to adjust to that.
It is, but I think just a bit more discipline would go a long way. We've seen 2 wide open touchdowns or converted 2 points that have just been completely avoidable if the defensive backs remained with their player.
Yeah, and I think offensively for Birmingham Lions is cutting those mental errors, the drop passes, the fumbled snaps. Yeah, the missed assignments. It's just those basic things. If you get those basic things wrong against a powerhouse team like UWE, they're going to make you pay.
Yeah, they've shot themselves in the foot on a few drives, like you say, with the fumbles. But I think they've got a decent running game. I'd like to see them stay with that. I'd also like to see them go for it on 4th down. I know it's easy for us to say because UWE do it and UWE have a strong offense, but UWE have been going for 4th downs since they were in Division 1.
Yeah, new quarterback in for Birmingham Lions, but just hands the ball off to Kai, and he's going to get what he can. I think that's going to be the last play of the half.
Yeah, I believe so. But I'd like to see them run the ball more in the second half.
Yeah, there we go, referee signaling it. So we'll hear from Keith.
This is the end of the half. I want to...
Okay, so it's half-time here, and your score is UWE Bullets 60, Birmingham Lions 0. We'll try and get a couple of players in for a little bit of an interview for half-time. Do stay with us for the half, and then there'll be about maybe a 10-minute break or so, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, enough time to get that kettle boiled.
Yeah, you see the players just walking off now. Obviously, UWE players very happy with themselves, strutting off the sideline.
Yeah, really strong performance.
Yes, PD!
I do see the PT now.
Yeah, there he is. He was just there, gave me a little high five. So absolutely stoked for the guy because it's his first time playing receiver this year, and
yeah, the smile on his face, you couldn't tear that off if you tried.
He just keeps improving and getting better and better and better. His hands have got so much better, and you know, when you've got a quarterback like Clark and you've got a receiver coach like me, it's going to get better and better and better. I'm kidding, but no,
and not just that, going up against players like CJ Wall on the other side, like excellence breeds excellence. And seeing all these players, like especially the players that have come up from the seconds, the players that have changed positions, just getting better and better, have been really, really strong.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I am joined by a Birmingham Lions player now. We have got Bav Gandhi joining us, number 52 for the Birmingham Lions. Bav, how do you feel that your performance has gone individually today?
Oh, I feel like I'm having a great game. Against the top side like this is actually amazing. I can't wait to start the second half.
Yeah, we've been singing your praises actually, Bav. You've been running around making lots of tackles, making some really good plays. There was a nice shoestring tackle you made on the sideline against KK Brooks, and some really, really good stuff going on from you. So definitely one of the positive things I think that we've taken from this Birmingham Lions team. So congratulations to you. What do you feel like you need to do in the second half to try and get on the scoreboard?
I feel like right now it's just tiny mistakes that's letting us lose right now. We're having plays where we're playing amazing, we're getting them on 3rd down, and it's just one small mistake that's fucking us over. Sorry.
Sorry for the profanity. Heat of the game, it's fine.
Anyways, yeah, I reckon if we just keep our heads up, keep executing the fundamentals as Nelson would say, we right.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck for the second half. All right. That was Bav Gandhi there for the Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, he's been playing really, really well. You can see that smile on his face where he knows he's giving it his all, and if we can get that transferred to the rest of the team, it'll be great.
Okay, I'm now joined by head coach Daniel Mayer for the UWE Bullets. Dan, how do you feel like you guys have gone this first half?
I mean, the guys are doing really well. I just wanted to come and say a massive shout out to the alumni. It was 20 years since the passing of Steve Jones, and I've had a lot of messages, photos, videos, and I just want to give a massive shout out to the alumni, and I hope we're doing you guys proud.
Yeah, we did mention it previously on the stream as well, said that there was a nice tribute that you guys posted with some of the pictures from the past, so it's great to see we did mention it, and obviously still to this day we do have the SAJ on our uniforms as well.
Definitely. And 52 for Birmingham, what a player.
Yeah, we just had him for an interview there. I'm just saying he's been all over the field, like one of the positive sparks for them. He's been brilliant, like making tackles all over the place.
Yeah, amazing. And you guys doing a great job, so thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much, coach.
Cheers, coach.
See you for the second half.
Yeah, so that's going to be it from us for the first half. Please do join us in about 10 minutes or so for the second half. Grab yourself a drink, a hot beverage, and we will be right back.
Thank you. Cheers, thanks.
Welcome back to the second half here. And our score currently is UWE Bullets 60, Birmingham Lions 0. UWE will receive the second half kickoff and will be on the offensive side of the ball first.
Yeah, this will be the first kick return of the day for the UWE Bullets, so we'll get to see what this unit gets to put together. But excited to see some more football. Thank you to everybody that's rejoining us after the first half. Hope you managed to get yourselves your cups of tea, your coffees, your beers, and you're ready for some more UWE Bullets football.
I didn't manage to get a hot drink, Craig. The machine's out of hot chocolate, so I'm a little bit disappointed. So if I'm a little bit mardy in the second half, you know why. We've got Jason Sharsh ready to return this one away. He's back there with DeAndre Rucker as well.
Yeah, a couple of electric returners back there for UWE.
And they've also got Terrell Jones and Twist, Jaquez Hall in front of them as well. So 4 guys who can run that rock really well. And it looks like Rucker is going to return this one. And here he goes. He's going up the UWE sideline.
Yeah, he's got the pace. He's got
a bit of speed. It's a bit of a high tackle, but a good one from Birmingham.
I believe that's the kicker.
Yeah, Thomas Ramsden makes a good tackle there. DeAndre Rucker looked like he was going to take that one the distance.
Yeah, he built up a ton of speed, saw where the lane was. Jason Sharsh doing a good job lead blocking as well. And then, yeah, just good job from the kicker, staying strong. That wasn't a fun tackle to make, guys. A lot coming at him there, but good job.
Yeah, and here we go. Clark in the shotgun, still in the game, making some audibles at the line. He's back to pass. And he's going for Sharsh down the middle of the field, who's around the corner post. The referee falls over and gets in the way, and the Birmingham guy trips over him. But Sharsh is in for the touchdown, and referee looks like he's okay. And Jason Sharsh in for the score. 6 more on the board, and a nice little jig.
He did say he likes dancing to us last week when we asked for some information on him. But yeah, you can see Clark looking for the pass, waiting for it. The referee
just tumbles down.
Yeah, makes a bit of a business decision. And yeah, just unfortunate. I don't know if number 18 would be making the tackle anyway, but can understand why Birmingham Lions are a bit like, it's a bit.
Yeah, I think that's Ewan Patterson down there. He just kind of hits the deck and says, I'm not want any piece of that.
I don't blame him.
And Sharsh just jogs into the end zone for the touchdown. And just like that, you are on the board again.
Yeah, they don't need a lot of plays. They don't need a lot of time. They're extremely explosive offense. We see the back shoulder throw.
Yeah, back shoulder throw. Nice grab from Hassan there. Just adjusting to the ball.
Yeah,
on the back shoulder.
Really good work. The synchronization is probably not the right word, but the page that all these UWE receivers are on with Jadrian Clark is special to see. They all know where to be. He knows where to throw the ball, and just producing a lot of points for this offense.
Yeah, it's a nice concentration from Hassan there to adjust to that back shoulder throw with DB all over him, but he makes the catch. Strong hands.
Yeah, strong hands, and like you said, good coverage from the DB there. Just even better offensive play from the quarterback and receiver.
Yeah, so the score has moved on to 68-0. Obviously, you can see the clock tick away because we are in running clock vicinity. When we get that 35-point margin, that's when that clock continues to tick away. So UWE probably maybe only get, it's bad English, maybe only get 1, possibly 2 more drives in this entire game.
Yeah, they'll definitely maybe get 1 or 2 more drives.
I told you, it's because I haven't had my hot chocolate. I need my halftime hot chocolate.
And my English is terrible because I'm Scottish, so it's...
Good combination.
Yeah, we really shouldn't be on comms.
Anyway, here's Peter Dewar kicking the ball away. Let's get back to the game. And again...
Good job on staying on his feet.
He's still up. Oh, the ball is out. The ball is out. I don't know who's got it. There's a dog pile. Obviously, UWE signalling their way, Birmingham signalling their way, but the most important man is the white hat who is signalling Birmingham's way.
Yeah, would you believe UWE think they got the ball and Birmingham also believe that they got the ball?
There's only one man that counts, and that's Keith Wickham.
Yeah, and great job from number 85 Birmingham here, Marco Kreuter. Staying on his feet, just running through those arm tackles. It does look like UWE
it looks like UWE had the best chance of getting the ball.
You just see the ball, for anybody that missed it, the ball was kind of in the knees of the Birmingham player there.
And if UWE want more offensive drives, they're going to have to get turnovers on defense now.
Yeah, we've only seen the one turnover, but obviously it was a pick 6. I'm sure they'd like to see that again.
Yeah, flag on the play. 12 men, I think, on the offense.
Substitution infraction by the offense, breaking the huddle with 12 men. 5 yards, remains first down.
And again, shooting themselves in the foot.
So Birmingham, and again, more confusion of the offensive players. We have got a new quarterback in. He's going to stay in. Ethan Eggleston is the quarterback now for the Birmingham Lions. Saw him briefly at the end of the first half. He hands it off, and it's going to go nowhere. And that UWE defensive line being dominant as ever, they have been all game.
Yeah, I believe it was Leon, as the players were holding them up. Leon made sure to get a tackle down low. I believe it was. See better from this angle.
That's great penetration from Romari Bennett as well. He's being basically tackled by the offensive lineman, and he still manages to get into the backfield.
Yeah, just good strength, good technique to just beat the man in front of him and just cause immense pressure to make the second and even longer.
So we go second and about 15-ish, maybe 16. Birmingham again digging themselves in a bit of a hole. Need to get something going on offense early in the second half. And he does get the ball away, and Jonathan Perkins comes off the left outstretched arm of Perkins as he almost pulls off a stunning one-handed interception.
Yeah, that would have been something special. Good job from Ethan in the pocket here. He keeps his hands, keeps the concentration to get the ball after a bit of a awkward snap. He's got 2 UWE players right in his face, and he just gets that ball out of there.
But again, mental errors, fumbling the snap. Like, there's nothing wrong with the snap. It hits him in 2 hands. Like, he needs to catch that first time. And I know the balls are well prepped because I did them, so I know there's nothing wrong with the balls.
No deflate gate over here in Hillside Gardens.
Yeah, I had to look after Jadrian's balls this week, so made sure they were nice and sticky for him for the game.
There you go. So it's third and very long.
Pass is up, but it's off the sideline. And it's going to be out of bounds. And again, Birmingham running on that punt team who we've seen quite a lot today.
Yeah, there's just no chance for Birmingham's offensive receivers and tight ends to develop. The routes are just, this is it, because the front of that UWE defense are right in the quarterback's face immediately, and there's nothing more they can do, unfortunately.
Yeah, number 24 is back there to return. Jaquez Hall, Twist as we know him. Had a bit of a dance off at the end of the game last week. He's now TikTok famous. It's all over TikTok.
Oh, there we go. Well done to him. And we've seen some special plays from him this year. Good to see a return from him here.
I cannot see that. I've lost that in the sky.
No, it's short. It's still on the Birmingham sideline.
Yeah, when that ball goes so high in the air in this dark with these floodlights, because the floodlights are quite low, you just lose it. So it must be really difficult for the players out there when the ball does go so high. So I think the good tactic from the punters is to kick that ball really, really high, try and get that hang time.
Yeah, cause some fumbles, cause some pursuit players to maybe when they're coming back to block, accidentally touch the ball. It's all of a sudden a live ball. You've got good field position, but unfortunately the punt was just a bit short.
Yeah, so UWE back in this 2-back, this 20 personnel again. It's going to be a motion from Terrell Jones, and it is a screen to Jaquez Hall. He makes a man miss with a spin move and gets the first down.
Spin and twist.
Twist and shout. There he is. Well, a backwards pass.
Yeah,
that might be a run.
Run. Adrian won't be happy with that.
Yeah, 52 is probably the first time I've seen him miss the tackle all day.
Yeah. He's been playing really well, but a good job from UWE to turn that into a quick first down.
Yeah, and again, UWE in this 2-back set, this pro formation. And Clark takes the snap, it's a play action. He's looking for a man. It is intended for Harry Buckland, but it's going to be a little bit wayward. And Harry not able to make the play on that occasion.
Yeah, just a bit off between the route and the pass. Tries to break on it a little bit, but...
Yeah, I think he's on a bit of a crosser there as he comes from the left-hand side of the field. So, maybe a bit of a hold by the defensive back there. He got away with one.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
You know, if I'm the receiver running that route there, I am screaming at the referee. Oh, he's holding me! He's holding me!
See, if I'm the DB on that play, I did nothing wrong. So it's differences of opinion there.
We are going to hear from Keith though. Didn't see yellow on the floor, but
it's on the UWE sideline.
Maybe a sideline infraction. Coach is getting too close to the sideline.
Yeah, we have seen it before.
I've seen Frankie nearly in the middle of the field before.
Yeah, I thought he was taking the snap.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the assistant coach of UWE. 15 yards, it will be second down.
It's definitely against Frankie as well. Frankie picking up the unsportsmanlike conduct.
We don't know if it was Frankie. We know it was an assistant coach.
It was definitely Frankie.
We know it definitely wasn't Coach Dan Mayer.
You heard it here first, it was Frankie. So Clark back in the pro set with the 2 running backs. He is going to pass. He is play action down the middle of the field. He's got a receiver, and Hassan Wazeem drops the ball.
The ball was exactly where he would have wanted it as well.
That was the perfect pass, and he's just spooled it. Had the opportunity to be great there and just misses his opportunity.
Yeah, he gets behind all the defenders. It stares the touchdown. If he just holds on to that, he'll want that one back.
Yeah, that's a perfect ball as well from Clark.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed that we're on 3rd and 25 after that play.
You've got to make these chances count. You're going to get limited opportunities on offense now with this running clock. You've got to make them count.
Yeah, as we're seeing the breath of the players becoming more prominent as it's getting colder and colder here towards the end of this game.
And it is Clark again with the play action.
Great protection.
He's going deep this time on this left-hand side. He's got Wazeem again, and this time he makes the grab. And he's got it, but I think he's just short of the goal line.
Yeah, defender did a really good job to kind of stay on him, but really good to see Jadrian go back.
I love that.
Yeah.
As a quarterback and a receiver, I love that because we know as a receivers we are going to make mistakes from time to time and drop the ball, but he comes right back to him, and that's an even harder catch that time.
Hard catch.
And he makes the grab, so I love that from Jadrian Clark there, going back to his guy, giving him a shot.
Yeah, just showing like, hey, these things happen. I still believe in you. I still trust you. Let's go all the way down the field.
So it's going to be 1st and goal for the UWE Bullets. Again, Jadrian with 2 running backs either side. He's got Twist and Jones to him. Clark making some signals and audibles at the line, checking his receivers know what they're doing. Drops back to pass. And there it is. The ball is there for Wazeem, but good defensive play there, breaking up the pass.
Yeah, it's good work. The ball was out there quick. It had some serious zip on it, and it looked like he was going to bring it in.
Oh, he's got to make that catch. Again, trying to get Wazeem into the end zone.
Yeah, looking to spread that ball out. Again, good. It's so quick that time, but I just want to point out again that the protection that Jadrian had on that big deep pass was really, really good to see from this UWE offensive line.
Yeah, so Clark again with his split backs, that pro-style offense.
Step up!
Clark back to pass. He zings one into Harry Buckland on the slant.
He's not dropping it.
And it is a touchdown. Great grab from Harry Buckland. That was an absolute dart.
That was a dart. I wonder if he was holding on to it because his hand stung a little bit after catching onto this, but great job holding on to it, great concentration, and that's his 2nd of the day.
Just a 1 step from Clark. He knew where he was going pre-snap, obviously liked the matchup, just says, I'm going to give my guy a chance, and he zips one in there, and Buckland does the rest. and another 6 points for UWE Bullets.
Yeah, great work from our cameraman there, from CheersMate Productions. Just I don't know if I'd be able to keep on the quick ball as well as they've been doing.
So Clark ready to go for this 2-point conversion. He drops back to pass again, and he's got his man. Well, that's in and out of the hands of Danny Townsend there.
Yeah,
just couldn't quite hold on.
Just seeing maybe some mental mistakes as this game's getting a bit out of hand. Like the concentration might not be there that it would be if it was a closer game. But yeah, you've got to bring that in.
And again, just a few drops on that drive there from UWE. I know they've not got their first string guys in there now, but you know there's still high expectations of these guys that are down on the depth chart. They're given opportunities. They've got to make them count when they get them.
Next man up. You don't know what's going to happen. Football is an extremely physical sport. Anything can happen. Injuries do happen, unfortunately. We saw it last week. And you've got to be there. You've got to be able to step up. So when these opportunities come, you've got to show this coaching staff that, look, I'm ready. And this will probably be the last thing before we go into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it should be. And PlayOverseas ready to kick this away. And it's handled by the Birmingham player. Oh, big hit! Big hit there. Two players. I think PlayOverseas, the kicker again, in on that hit. I couldn't quite see who the other player was, but that was a big hit. Here we go. PlayOverseas, the kicker, is just flying in from the kicking spot. He's not your regular kicker.
He's not your regular tackler
This
either.
is the end of the third quarter.
He's just flying in there like a salmon.
Yeah, that was. So yeah, he's got the pink tape on his boot to match the salmon behaviour. But great tackle.
Hey, it works.
This work today, like we've seen UWE do really well with wrapping with the tackles. There's not been a lot of arm tackles, not a lot of going for these big hits. The times we've seen it have really been with some of these wayward passes from the Birmingham offense, where, you know, especially CJ Wall has been able to just kind of lay the wood.
Yeah, CJ Wall putting in some big hits today. He's now back at safety. He was at corner earlier, but now they're repping him in at safety. So obviously rotating guys through, you know, thinking about next week, next game, what adjustments we might have to make.
Yeah, there's
still
a lot of figuring it out at this stage of the season. So
yeah, Eggleston still in at quarterback, hands this one off, but again it's going nowhere. And that defensive line just remains their dominant self as they have been all game.
Yeah, it's been tough because Birmingham did see some success with the run early on, but as this game's continued, this UWE front is just, look how deep into the backfield they are when that handoff happens. They're making life extremely difficult for this Birmingham offensive line and these running backs.
Yeah, the offensive line for Birmingham just not getting any push whatsoever.
No, and as they're getting tired and UWE are rotating players, they're rotating like elite athletes, it just becomes harder and harder.
Here we go, second and long for Birmingham. There's a man in motion. Here's a pass, Eggleston. It's going to be incomplete, a little bit out of the reach of his intended receiver. Hildred is the intended receiver there.
Yeah, Sam Hildred, he did look like he had a bit of space, but it looks like Birmingham's offensive plans for this season are these short balls and let your playmakers try and do something once the ball gets into their hand, but it's just not been there for them.
It's not, and I'm surprised they're still running it that way and running the offense that way. Why not change it up? Why not try something new now? What have you got to lose? You're down 74-0. Like, try something different. Because what's been you've been doing so far is not working for you. So clearly there has to be a change or an adjustment of some kind.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can still have a quick passing game without going to these, like this play, for example.
Coach T makes the grab on the sideline. His yellow gloves, there he is, not looking very smug. on the sideline.
He's like, nothing but a thing.
Yeah, Eggleston just a little bit out of bounds. Good coverage from Gabby. And there he is, Coach D with the yellow gloves. Makes the reception on the sideline.
But things like that, so that's something a little bit different, you know, going for that deep pass rather than that short route.
Yeah, right on cue as well, so I'm glad they're trying something different. I want to see more of that from Birmingham's offense. So again, a regular sight for the Birmingham team with their punt team out. Akai ready to receive this snap and kick it away. We've got Twist back again to return this one. Ready and waiting.
Yeah, we've seen some.
It's a high snap.
Really bad snap. He's going to have to take it himself.
Oh, he's running it. And he has kicked it away. And it's another coach on the sideline making a catch. It's Ramon this time. It's the catch on the sideline. And they're having fun over there. Fun day out with the lads, Craig.
Fun day out with the boys, and maybe dancing a bit to try and stave off the cold a little bit here. I believe we're going to hear from Keith. By the looks of it, I can't tell.
The only thing I can think of was the punter beyond the line of scrimmage when he kicked it away.
Possibly, we'll find out.
Illegal formation, 5 men in the backfield by the kicking team. We'll add 5 yards to the return. It will be first down to UWE.
There we go. So you can't have 5 men in the backfield. You're only allowed 4 men. You can't do that, sir.
You can't do that.
So UWE are going to get the opportunity here to make it past the 80-point mark. Still around about 8 minutes or so to go. Obviously our clock's not official, but it's not far off of where the game is. So UWE are going to have to be quick. Be interesting to see if they've still got Clark in the game. They do. And Clark's still in the game, but rotating a lot of guys through now. Lots of different receivers. They're running back to KK. Looks like KK Brooks is done for the day.
Yeah, you want to get the timing down with your starting quarterback and all the players.
It looks like Sharsh probably is done for the day as well, and Zay and AJ as well. I haven't seen them in the second half really. So UWE giving an opportunity to these other guys. Nice blocking up front. He's launching it down the field. He's got a man. He's caught it! Oh, he's caught it! That's a catch! That's a catch! That is a catch! That is a catch! That's a catch! That's a touchdown! Surely! That didn't hit the floor! That did not hit the floor! That's a touchdown! I don't believe it. They're calling it incomplete. That's a touchdown! It didn't hit the floor.
Yeah, they're discussing it. They're trying to figure it out, but that didn't hit the floor. I think they're calling it an incomplete.
That's a catch.
Yeah, we'll see this again. This is a shame.
Okay.
This isn't going at the.
This is where we need booth review because this is so crazy.
Yeah,
there's the ball. It bounces up. It doesn't hit the ground.
No, that is a catch.
It doesn't hit the ground. It doesn't hit the ground. It didn't hit the ground. That was a touchdown.
Yeah, it looks like the referees blew the whistle before the play had finished, which meant the play was over there and then. So unfortunate for the UWE players.
And there's Peter Dewar on the carry. Peter Dewar, nice gain on third down, getting that first down. Yeah, I think the referees would want that one back. I'm sure they're going to watch the footage back and know they've made a little bit of a boo-boo there, but I mean,
that was something.
That was unbelievable.
Oh, it's
great play for Birmingham defense, stuff and twist in the backfield, and they're hyped on the sideline.
Yeah, it's a positive play for them there.
I still can't believe that play, Craig. It's going on and on in my head. Like he kind of like traps it to the back of his hamstring. It doesn't bounce. He doesn't even know where the ball is. He turns around. It reminds me a little bit of that CFL catch. Did you see the guy with the receiver who's running the slant?
Yeah,
and the ball just hits him in the arm, and it was kind of like remnants of that. Like,
you've seen it in a while ago in the NFL. The ball came off the back of Jason Witten's heel and didn't hit the floor, but this drive continues.
Yeah, and here's Clark. He's back to pass. He's launching it again. I think that's PI. No flags on the play, though. Jamoy was the receiver, though, who did catch the touchdown. That wasn't the touchdown. He was also the intended receiver there as well. Jamoy, former LFL Academy, and played in the CJFL in Ottawa in Canada.
Yeah,
just
well
this
done to
past
him.
summer. Yeah.
Great experience for him.
So it's going to be 3rd and long now for UWE. Clark is back to pass and play action. He's launching it deep again. Incomplete.
Yeah, and better coverage. One of the things we asked for from Birmingham at the end of the first half was don't let these players get beyond you. We saw number 20 maybe get beat a few times, but doing a much better job here.
Yeah, and again, that's PI for me. That's an armbar.
Yeah,
I think the referees have just given him a bit of mercy here by not calling these penalties, because that's clearly 2 pass interference calls there that they've not called.
Yeah, that one, bit too sticky. And this will be 4th down. UWE, of course, won't be kicking or punting.
Yeah, UWE going for it on 4th down. Clark's back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's got a man deep. Oh, and Jamoy Stewart-Sinclair drops the ball, and that is the first time that UWE are not going to be successful on offense.
Yeah, and another drop. Very unfortunate to see.
The only reason why they're not, unfortunately, was a missed call by the referees, which is a shame.
It was. Yeah, we did see a touchdown. That was fun to watch at the very least, as I believe we're going to be seeing a replay of it here.
I hope so. I hope this is the play.
It's just very impressive. Like,
Here
the wherewithal.
Look at this. Look at this. Look, there it bounces. He doesn't have a clue where the
Comes
ball
off
is.
the foot.
It just falls into the back of his hamstring, and he catches it. And the referees have just
blown it dead too early.
Incomplete. It's just. I don't understand. Like, the ball doesn't go anywhere near the ground, really, does it? Like, if it's up above where the top of his leg is, it's not gone near the ground.
Yeah, you see, looks like a jet sweep attempt here from Birmingham, but going nowhere.
Yeah, great play there. Just in the backfield, Victor Wright just penetrating through the line and making the form tackle.
Yeah, looking like he's trying to find that ball there as well to potentially rip it out of the hands, but still, great tackle for a loss from him.
It's a shame they don't have booth reviews, Craig, because that would have been an easy one for them to come back and have a look at this.
Trying to get him over here. He's trying to get...
We need to get that red flag out.
Yeah, we're the coach's challenge for both teams.
You know, they do it in Brit Ball finals. They have the challenges, and they are allowed to review the plays. So if we've got the equipment and the streaming stuff, why not? Let's get the call right.
Might be worth having conversations for future games with them.
There's Eggleston.
And that's a pick, and he's gonna go.
He's picked off, and Victor Wright is gonna house call it, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
2 great plays in a row from Victor Wright.
Yeah, and he deserves that. He's been having a game and another celebration. I'm not sure what they're celebrating to over there, because there aren't any fans, but no flags on the play.
I believe it's to the UWE media team, so you'll probably see that on socials.
Yeah, the UWE media team. I'm glad you saw them. I didn't quite catch them in the corner. But yeah, great job by Victor right there. Just reading that all the way.
Does a really good job to cut underneath that route.
And there we go. We didn't quite get the celebration, but hey, watch the UWE socials.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I'm sure you'll see it.
Angle.
This is the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes in the game.
So 2-minute warning here. The score moves on to 80. UWE Bullets, Birmingham Lions 0. And Jamie now in at quarterback, handing the ball off. And it is Terrell Jones in for the 2-point score. And that's now going to move it to 82-0 in favour of the Bullets team.
Yeah, they've got a really good offense here, like when it comes to short yardage situation, because they've got a strong pass game. You have to maybe take a player out of the box, but they've got such a good offensive line and running backs that, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's very difficult to defend UWE in those short yardage situations.
Yeah, for sure. I know Anthony Fersman will be hoping for an onside kick here. Hey, come on, special teams. Happy birthday, Anthony Fursman, as well, by the way. Let's give him an onside kick for his birthday. Come on, that's what we want to see.
Yeah, that's what he'll be wanting to see too, I'm sure. But yeah, happy birthday to former special teams coordinator Anthony Fursman.
And UWE ready to kick this one away. This kickoff team been very active today. Lots of kickoffs. And Peter Dewar about ready to kick this one away and probably try and make his own tackle.
Yeah,
chase it down.
You beat me to it. He's gone. He's the highest one up there.
There he is again. He tries to make the tackle, but he cleans out the lead blocker instead.
Yeah, he does. You could tell. I was watching the UWE front as they kick the ball off, and he's ahead of all of the gunners on the left and the right.
His number 24 didn't want any piece of him, did he? And he just flies in and cleans out the lead blocker. And that was Gabby on the tackle there, number 19. Gabby, really improved player, played this season with the Bristol Aztecs, was at the University of Bristol before us as well. Cornerback, really improved this season. Italian by nationality as well.
Yeah, good to see it. I would love to see the players develop, and I'm sure as an Aztecs player, you'll love seeing them get better for the Aztecs too.
Absolutely. And what you can hear there is cars from the M32. Obviously, we are very close to the motorway here. Some very loud automobile going past. Birmingham here, I don't know if they have to snap this ball. Our clock obviously not official, so still a bit of time left in the game.
Yeah, it might not be.
I think that's going to be the end of the game, yeah. There we go, they don't have to snap the ball. So we just get that confirmed by Keith, but players are starting to shake hands.
This is the end of the game.
And there you have it, Craig. UWE Bullets, this is our final score, is going to be UWE Bullets 82, Birmingham Lions 0. Another goose egg for T, some defensive points for him. Lots of positive stuff from the offense as well. Obviously that one drive that he didn't get the touchdown, but okay, a bit of a questionable call, but you know, they didn't get it on paper, so that's what counts and that's what matters. And again, another dominant performance by both offensive, defensive and special teams as well.
Yeah, every player out there today gave a great performance. There's a few plays that I'm sure a few players would want back, especially from the receivers with a couple of drops, but apart from that, as a whole, UWE played incredibly well today. A lot for them to look forward to going forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and just going to give you a quick shout. Questions, who do you think MVP, Craig? Who are you thinking?
It's a tough one today. I think KK did great to start the game with running the ball. Obviously Clark, a quarterback, has had a great day. I feel the defense gave a much more improved performance with the 2 turnovers, so it's for me as a cop-out, but the first cop-out I've ever given you, it's too much of a team performance to decide. This one's on you, I'm afraid, pal.
Okay, yeah, a bit of a cop-out. So I'm gonna have a little think. So obviously we had Rashawn Hines run the pick 6. We also had Victor Wright running a pick 6 as well. KK with his touchdowns. I think for me, I am gonna go with. Who am I going to go with?
Yeah, it's a tough one today.
It's a very tough one. I'm going to go with KK Brooks. I feel like he gave the team the start that they needed, made some excellent runs, and he got a chance to show what he can do this week as well. And UWE obviously showing that they're dominant in the run game as well. But yeah, difficult one. You're right, it's a difficult one, but I won't cop out. I'm gonna pick one guy. It could have gone to a number of guys. AJ Meelan as well, could have gone to him. Very successful day. But yeah. And I will try and grab him for an interview.
Yeah, give it a go.
KK!
And I believe, KK's going to be making his way over for a quick interview. So you're going to have to pull that down just for a bit, but luckily you've still got the beard to keep you warm. So it's
Yeah, so we're joined here now by KK Brooks. KK, it was very hard to pick an MVP today, but I was given the decision, and I have given it to you today for some fantastic runs and some really, really good performances from yourself today. Nice to see you get an opportunity to run the ball today. How do you feel the game went for you?
I feel we did good. The offensive line did a really good job. It had some really big holes to hit. I should have passed it down here instead of running that stretch, but we talked about
was that a cool pass play?
Me and Terrell was talking about it in the backfield, but I was like, nah, I'm just running the play. But Coach Frankie said I got the green light to do that. So.
Okay, that's
good,
nice
good to know for future games.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so we'll be looking out for that. Guys who are watching the stream, you didn't hear that, okay? You didn't hear that. Anyone shone for you today from any of your teammates who had a good performance?
Vic. He had a punt return. He scooped it up on the punt return, and he had a pick six.
Yep.
So I like that. All of our running backs did good today. We had Terrell and Peter on kickoff, and they were doing work in the backfield, so they balled out today. Jadrian, of course, balled out.
Of course, yeah.
He probably had like 6 or 7 touchdowns again.
Yeah, game hogger.
Yeah. But we did good overall as a team. Got to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, for sure. And next week you'll be going to Cardiff, I think. Yeah, Cardiff away. So what can you expect from Cardiff? Obviously, Cardiff lost to Birmingham last week. So what kind of things can you expect from Cardiff?
I mean, I feel like for us, it's just we got to focus on what we do. Because once it comes to playoff, like we got to have the experience running every play. Even tonight, we ran a quarterback sneak, but just so we could practice it, even though we didn't need to.
Yeah. So we were a little bit confused with that because you ran the quarterback sneak on 2nd and long. So we were kind of like, are they confused? Do they think that sticks the first down or not? And then obviously we had the conversation with Coach Dan Mayer, and he said, "Oh, we just wanted to practice it."
Want to practice it.
It makes sense because you don't get much offensive opportunity in the second half of these games because of the running clock. Yeah.
We only get I don't even know how many offensive plays we had in the second half. It's
not many.
Probably less than 10.
Yeah. But no worries. Congratulations for the MVP award. I hope you stay healthy for the season. Good luck for the rest of the season, and we will see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Thank you very much for your time. Cheers.
Cheers.
So that was KK Brooks, running back for the UWE Bullets. I mean, what an athlete.
Yeah, I mean, it's an athlete on a team full of athletes, and he's right. A lot of players deserve the shout-outs today. Good team player there. Shout them out himself.
Yeah, I mean, he shouted out quite a few guys.
Well, they all deserve it, and that's the thing.
And like you say, it was very difficult for me to pick an MVP today, or for us to pick an MVP, because there were so many standouts. It wasn't one person like last week. Obviously, Sharsh kind of putting in that performance with the 6 touchdowns that he had. But here we go. Here's some highlights. Here is KK Brooks, right on the money, and that was his first rushing score of the day. Great running and just really good blocking up front, and Lawrence Cornwall Baptiste there, he gave him the edge.
Yeah, and as we see the first defensive score for UWE for the year, and it won't be the last, I can say with confidence.
Yeah, Rashawn Hines there getting the pick 6, and there was a few. He almost had another pick as well later on in the game where he read the ball well. And there's KK Brooks again. That was his 2nd touchdown.
Yeah, and really that was the game. That was the tone of the game there from that 3rd touchdown.
I think this is the AJ play coming up now. AJ also had a great performance today, showing out what he can do. And there's just so many weapons on this offense. Like, it's just pick your poison. Like, if you're going to take one guy away, well, we're just going to go to the next guy.
Exactly. You want to stack the box. Well, we've got a great passing game here at UWE. You want to put an extra man back there. We'll take it the run game. They're playing phenomenally well.
And there's KK again, and I think this is probably the most impressive touchdown of them all. Although it was only a short yardage, he kept the legs running, kept moving, got down to the goal line and powered his way in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a very successful day for UWE, and they'll be looking to carry that on into enemy territory in Cardiff next week.
Yeah, UWE obviously away next week. They travel to Cardiff. Cardiff not had a great start to the season, and you know, UWE will look to continue the train. They'll look to continue to keep it rolling, trying to get as many points as possible, and just keep piling it on. And it's just all about getting ready for the next game. It's just like KK said, it doesn't matter who they're playing next. It's just next man up. It's next game up. We concentrate on ourselves. We worry about what we've got to do. We practice the things that we've got to do, and we move forward with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So as we come towards the end, once again, want to give a shout out to our sponsors, TeamBuildr, PlayOverseas, and EP Sports. I don't know if we're going to get an opportunity to speak to a coach today. They all seem quite busy. But also special thank you to CheersMate again. Production quality is always incredible, and like I say, the tracking It's got a lot harder this year with the speed this ball's coming out with, but it's still as professional as always.
Yeah.
And thank you, Greener, for joining me.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. As always, it's a pleasure to call these games with you. We love doing it this year, and we love doing it for the past few years that we've been doing it. You know, it is a great experience, and the game day experience here is so good. I mean, last week it was an event, over 300 people here watching. They had the official clicker. Hopefully they get a few more games like that this season. It might not be till the playoffs, but
yeah, they definitely deserve it.
But yeah, I mean, we're just about ready to end our broadcast here, and as you see on the board, our final score was UWE Bullets 82, Birmingham Lions 0. We'll see you in a few weeks' time for the next UWE Bullets home game. Thank you very much, Craig.
Yeah, thank you, Greener, and thank you to everyone that was watching. Have a good evening.
Good night, everyone.
Cheers, guys.